Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda from Mexico and I'm very excited to have all of you in my channel. Today we are going to make two parts. We are going to divide this video into part 1 and part 2. So welcome to the first part of this beautiful triangle shawl. As you can see, this video will be amazing. Many of you asked me to make this tutorial in English. Well, now here it is. I made this triangle shawl inspired by a beautiful country all full of tulipans. You can imagine which country it is? Well, I inspired by the Netherlands. Once I went there, I made a trip with my family and it was amazing. So I got inspired and the result of that inspiration was this beautiful triangle shawl. But well, let's don't lose more time. Remember that it's the first time. First I will give you the material list and then the step by step to start right away. Well, for this shawl we are going to need 300 grams of this fine material. It's an Angora yarn and a crochet hook of number 3. Here I will share all the information if you want to buy the same materials that I use in all my videos. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. As you can see, we are going to combine two different colors, okay? Please try to make your own combinations and try to mix and make your own style, okay? In this case, I'm going to start with one thread of this brownish color, okay? I'm going to use one thread on my hook and I'm going to start making chains. We are going to start making 5 chains and from here we are going to start. We are going to close in circle to make a ring. We are going to slip 1. We will go up with 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to make double crochets of 3 crochets. So we are going to take 1, take 2, and take 3. Like this we are going to make 4. Counting the chains that we made at the beginning, here we have 4. 2 chains more. And here again inside the ring we are going to make 4 double crochets. Remember, all of them of 3 crochet.
Ese ruidito que oyen es de la persiana, haciendo un calor tremendo y tengo todos abiertos y hacen como ruido raro. A ver ahí.
3 and 4. As you could see, here we have 4 each side with 2 chains in between. Well, now that we have this, we are going to turn around. We will go up with 3 chains and right here in this stitch where we made the chains, we are going to make 2 double crochets together. 1 and 2. So at the beginning and at the end we are going to repeat this. We are going to make 3 double crochets together and then we are going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch. And remember, at the center 1 double crochet, 2 chains and 1 double crochet. Well, at the end of the row, turn around and we will go up with 3 chains. And we will make the 3 double crochets together. Also here at the end of the last row I finished with 3 double crochets. So well, here counting the chains, remember that we are going to have at the end 3 double crochets. So here we have 2 and 3. And now we are going to start taking the stitches, placing the hook right in front so we can always keep the pleat in the right side. And again we are going to repeat, remember, always placing the hook right in front to have this part in relief. And like this is how we are going to continue for 7 rows more. Always with our 3 double crochets at the beginning and at the end. And in the center, 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and again 1 double crochet. And so we also have to take into account that we have to take care to always place the pleat in the right side, okay? So once we are going to take the stitch from the back and then from the front. Well, at the end of the row we have to take care that we keep this part straight because we don't want to create a spoon shape, okay? So be careful in that. Well, after these 7 rows we are about to start the 8th row. We'll turn around and we will go up with 3 chains, and now instead of starting with 3 double crochets, we are going to start only with 2 chains and a single crochet in the stitch right next to it, here. This is how we are going to start, and this is how we are going to end the row 2. Then 2 chains, we will skip 1, 2, and in the third, single crochet. Again, 2 chains, skip 1, 2, and in the third, single crochet. Then 2 chains, and now as you can see here, we are making some eyes, little eyes, right? We will skip 2 and in the third, single crochet. So this is basically how we are going to continue until we arrive to the end of the row, where I want to arrive to teach you how we are going to continue, because remember that at the end it's a little bit difficult. But for now I will continue recording so you can see how it is.
Miren, siempre nos queda justo 2 puntos.
And well, look, when we arrive here in the center, we are going to make 2 chains, and here with is a space, a single crochet, so we can continue keeping this. And so we will continue like we were making before, okay? We must have the same number of eyes in one side and in the other, okay? At the end we will count them, and we must finish the same way like we start the row, like here. Well, so I finished the row like I started, okay? With single crochet, 2 chains, and with the 2 double crochets together. At the end of the row, turn around and go up with 3 chains, and we will start again making a double crochet in the same space where we made the chains. Then 3 chains, and we are going to make a single crochet in the last single crochet of the last row we made, remember, right here. So now here we can have a small eye and a bigger eye, right? And we will start making the flower. So we will go up with 4 chains and 4, and now we are going to come back to the first chain, and here's where we are going to start making the flower. So we are going to make a double crochet, then 3 chains. Here in the same stitch where we start, well, we are going to slip 1 to close, and this is the first petal. Like these ones, we are going to make 3, then 3 chains, and here in the first chain a double crochet of 3 crochets, so here we have 2 and 3, then 3 chains, and now we are going to slip 1 to close in the first chain that we made. Again, 3 chains, then 1 double crochet, 3 chains, and then we are going to slip 1 to close, remember, in the first chain where we start. So far we have 3 petals, 1, 2, and 3, and we must have 4. So we are going to make 1 petal more, so 1, 2, 3 chains, and insert your hook in the first chain, a double crochet, then 3 chains, and skip 1 to close right in the first chain. So we'll see how the flower look at this. So here is our first flower. So here, as you could see, we have a flower with 4 petals. Now we are going to join our flower making a single crochet in the same space where we made the last single crochet. So here, right where we began, right here, okay? So well, now we are going to start again. We are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chains. So now look, we will skip this wave or eye, then this single crochet, and until the next one is where we are going to insert our hook and make a single crochet. And right here we are going to make another star. Remember that we start with 4 chains, and then again we will repeat the 4 petals. Well, at the end we finish with 4 petals and with a single crochet right next to it. Then we are going to make 6 chains, 4, 5, and 6. We'll skip this single crochet, and until the next one we are going to make a single crochet. And so here we are going to start the next flower. Remember, to start we are going to make 4 chains. We are going to come back, insert a hook in the first one, make double crochet, and well, then we made the petals. Like this we are going to continue until we arrive to the next corner. So look, we are about to arrive to the next corner. So far we have 4 flowers, and here we are not going to skip any eye. We are going to go right to the center and make a single crochet, and right here is where we are going to make the other chain. Remember, 4 chains to start, always the flower, and so we are going to repeat all over again, okay, like this until the end of the row. I will continue recording so you can see how it is and everything can be clear.
1, 2, 3. Vamos a seguir tejiendo los pétalos.
Okay, so remember, here we have 4 petals. Then after the flower we are going to make a single crochet right where we start here, so we can join the flowers. Then 6 chains, and again we are going to repeat the sequence of the flower. Remember, we are going to skip 1 single crochet until the next one. We are going to make single crochet, and right there we are going to start to make the flowers. Remember that we are going to have the same number of flowers in one side that in the other. So well, now finally I will leave you alone so you can continue. Look, here I have 4 flowers in this side, 1 in the center and 4 in the other side. And I finished the same with 3 chains and the 2 double crochets at the end. So well, now to start the next row we are going to turn around. We will go up with 1, 2, 3 chains and 1 double crochet more, so we can have 2. Remember that in the other rows we started with 3, now we start with 2. Then 3 chains, and right here in the middle we are going to insert our hook. Look. Then single crochet. Now 1, 2, 3, 3 chains, and right here in the middle first we have to place the flower to the right side, and right here in the middle we are going to insert our hook and make a single crochet. And so far it has to look like this, okay? Well, then we are going to continue and make 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and make single crochet here. We are going to place the flower right in the back because remember that this will be the right side. Well, then we are going to make 3 chains. So I already made 3 chains and I make single crochet here right in the middle of this wave. Now I'm going to make a single crochet right in the middle of this flower. So again a single crochet and then again 3 chains and then in the middle of the wave, and like this is how we are going to continue all this row, but see you in the corner to teach you how we are going to make it there, okay? So see you there. So look, this is how we continue the sequence, and right here in the middle, in the corner, we are in the flower that we made right in the middle. Well, here we are going to make inside a single crochet, then 3 chains, and again right inside where we made the last single crochet we are going to make a single crochet to have this wave. Look. And well, I'm going to use a marker to point it out that this is our corner, okay? And so well, after this we are going to continue like we were making before in the other side, okay? 3 chains, single crochet, then 3 chains and single crochet right in the middle of the flower until the end of the row, okay? So let's finish this first. Well, so look, at the end of the row we are going to finish right like we started, okay? With 2 double crochets at the end. But well, so far we will have something like this. Now I'm going to repeat again the row of the flowers, and this is how we are going to continue repeating this series. One series will be the sequence of the waves and the sequence of the flowers, so this will count as 1. So now, like these ones, we are going to repeat 5 times until we have 5 rows of flowers. So again, I'm going to explain you how to start a row. Remember the first 2 double crochets, then 3 chains, and right here in the first single crochet is where we are going to make a single crochet, then 4 chains, and right here is where we are going to start making the flowers. Then 6 chains, and until here is where we are going to make the other flowers to alternate them, okay? So please take this into account and see you when you finish to make this series. Well, at the end of the series we will have something like this. If you count the flowers rows, we made 5 rows of flowers. And I suggest that every time that you finish a row, you move your marker so you can know exactly where is the corner. And also remember that in each row you have to see that all the flowers are facing the same position, the same right side, and when you are making these rows you are moving the marker. So well, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows of flowers. And okay, so far it has to look like this. Now let me teach you how we are going to continue. And well, remember that we finished the row with the 2 double crochets at the end. So now we will go up with 3 chains, and also I forget to tell you that we are going to finish with the rows of chains, of waves. And it is important that you finish with these rows because it's where we are going to continue from here. So remember, we are going to start with the first 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet over this stitch, and then 1 more right here inside this wave, 1 more. Remember, we are making double crochets of 3 crochets, and the last one right here where we made the single crochet, and then 2 more inside of the next wave, 1 and 2. Remember, of the double crochets that we are making are of 3 crochets, and right over the last single crochet we are going to make 1 more, 1 double crochet. Then again 2 double crochets inside this wave and a double crochet in the single crochet, and then 2 more, and this is how we are going to continue, and see you when we arrive to the corner. So look, I arrived here right in the corner. I made the last double crochet right in the single crochet. I'm going to make 1 double crochet inside the wave that we made in the middle, then 2 chains and 1 double crochet again. And well, remember always to move your marker, so we are going to continue pointing out where is exactly the middle of our project. It's very important to have this into account, please don't forget. And now we are going to continue like we were making before in the other side. Remember, 1 double crochet in each single crochet and 2 double crochets inside each wave, and this is basically how we are going to continue. So see you at the end of the row. I will continue recording so you can see how it is, okay? So far it has to look like this, and if we turn around we must have something like this. Look. Well, look, here I finished the row of double crochets. Now turn around, and we are going to repeat this sequence of 7 rows that we made here. We are going to repeat it here. Remember that we started with 3 double crochets and we finished with 3 double crochets. I feel that the shawl is already opening too much, so we are just going to make 2 at the beginning and at the end. And if we see if in one moment of our project we need to come back to make 3 double crochets at the beginning and at the end, well, we will increase again. But for now we are going to make this sequence with 2 double crochets only at the beginning and at the end. So we made the first double crochets, and then we are going to take the stitch in relief because now we are going to create the pleats, so the pleats can be seen in the right side. We're going to make 1 row taking the front and 1 row taking the back of the stitch, and we are going to start with the 2 double crochets. But we are going to continue like we were making before, okay? Remember that we are going to make 7 rows, but remember that if you feel that you need to make 3 double crochets at the beginning and at the end, well, it's up to you. So look, guess what? I already finished my 7th rows, and then I get ahead and I repeat again the series of the flowers and waves. Look, I made 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows and 7 rows of this one. So at the end of the 7th rows, right away I start to make the rows of flowers like we made here, remember? So first I made 3 chains single crochet, 3 chains and single crochets, and then I made the flowers row. And also right in the corner I was moving the marker to point it out where is the middle. So well, so far you must have something like me. Remember flowers, single crochets, and we are just going to continue following the instructions. So what we are going to do next, that we are going to repeat the sequence of the double crochets, and then we will change the stitch. So far I'm loving it, this project. Look how beautiful the flowers look. So well, we are going to continue making the double crochets of the 7th rows that we made before. We will go up with 3 chains, and we are going to continue starting each row with 2 double crochets at the beginning and at the end. So far I haven't felt the need to come back and make 3 double crochets at the beginning too. So far it is okay, and also if you want at the end we can make a single crochet row all in the edge so it can look so much better. And well, we are also continue making double crochets of 3 crochets. Well, I will make it slowly so you can see how it is exactly. And 1 double crochet in the single crochet that we made here, right in the top. Again, 2 double crochets inside the wave and 1 double crochet in the single crochet. And so this is how we are going to continue the sequence of the 7th rows. But well, this is the first part. I will stop here. I will give you homework and see you in the next video for the second part. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe.